up, everybody? Brian Myers back here on the major Wrestling Figure Podcast Network YouTube channel. Big unboxing today. Just got these fresh off the FedEx truck. Karl Anderson, Doc Gallows, Super7 action figures. Long time in the making, just like ours. I think basically the same week that we kind of brokered our deal, they did as well. I mean, I'm going to be very honest in opening these. Matt and I were probably legit psychopaths and, you know, stayed very diligently on top of everything that we could, you know, seeing updates and blah, blah, blah. I think the Good Brothers signed their deal and kind of forgot about it and left this completely in the hands of Super7. And I've seen some leaked pics. I've seen some updated pics. Gallows got his yesterday and sent some pics. So I know there's definitely some head scratchy things here that they aren't perfect, but either way, these are two of my best friends in the business, and I was really excited that they were getting these figures. So let's have at it. I'm gonna go with big ol' LG first, Super7 protector packaging, which I love. We have the Talking Shop branded packaging, which is very, very, very similar to ours. They have this Talking Shop championship here. Let's see what's good. Oh, actually, man, I didn't realize these bullet holes are like, I don't know if you can tell, like you can put your finger in there. It's like not flush. That's really cool. Let's take the Talking Shop championship off and we unveil the little Good Brothers logo. Camo. Beautiful, beautiful packaging. Talking Shop championship. Beerski. That's really cool, actually. Didn't know about that. All right, Doc Gallows. And here we go. There he is in all his glory. Doc Gallows, the big LG, is one tough brother who, as one of the half of the Good Brothers, the Impact Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Doc Gallows is the type of guy to let his opponent know they were in a fight, especially after he hits them with the big boot. When the dust settles, it's beer skis in hand and championships around waist, and that's too sweet. Boom. All right. So what we really noticed right away, and then when I get to it, is I think the number, I mean, there's a bunch of things that really bother me about this that are just, the details kind of went away. And I think, man, I'm trying to figure out which one would be my number one to bother me, but let's get it in hand before I make my decision on that. Also, I should note, not like blaring, but very subtle Impact logos all over the packaging. So I think this counts as like the first Impact Wrestling action figures in like 10 years or so. So Impact fans out there, completists, you better think twice on this. Packaging's all done. Awesome amount of hands. We're twist tied in here. Now you see different heads. The different hands. The different hands, I think, are going to be a big part of displaying this. Okay. Let's get them out. I like the size. You can tell this is like, you know, probably the biggest Super7 figure ever. The boots are, man, that might be the best part. The uniqueness, the flaps sticking out of there on the boots. I have three major issues with this. Let's get into them. One, Gallows has this signature beard. Literally, when I hang out with him, it's longer than this video will show you. I think rubber banded beard that this figure had on the prototype, and somewhere along the lines, it broke off, fell off. I'm not really exactly sure, and now it's gone. So that's not good to me. Obviously, for a guy who has a giant beard, and now his giant beard is not there. Two, Gallows, since his departure from WWE, has been wearing this military jumpsuit. This is all one piece. Pants, straps, you know, he puts the straps up almost like a singlet. I don't know how along the lines, I mean, I guess Super7 decided to make this a rubber top, which it would have been okay, but it's not connected, nor does it have a fastener to connect it. So now it's like, I keep saying it's like Razor Ramon's vest. It's completely inaccurate to what he wears in real life. I do love the colors and the detail. I mean, I love the logos. Sorry. That's cool. And my third thing that's driving me nuts about this figure is the tattoos. So Gallows is completely sleeved, you know, wrists to shoulders. And these tattoos, I mean, they actually look good, but they don't connect. So they're leaving these like big open spots. I mean, I'm sure you could pose it like where you can get like, you know, a hand like that, or it looks sleeved, but you know, then you see, you know, I just don't know why or how they couldn't get them to connect. I think that's big mishap on Super7's part, because otherwise it's kind of, I mean, could have been really cool if they just touched right there, even if it was just gibberish. I don't know, you know, even if it was just to make them connect, you know. They're like almost cool. It's so hard to say. Let's see what we got here. I mean, obviously this is the main head. So obviously that's why the beard is so small, because it's supposed to be like tight wound in the rubber band, but now that's gone. So this might be the best head. And if you know Brother Gallows like I do, he's always out and about in real life with his hat ski. I like that, the beer ski hat. That's cool. Speaking of beer skis, they come with the infamous Talking Shop beer can. Now, this was a failed business adventure by the Talking Shop guys, and I'm actually one of the few people who've I had a real one. I should have saved it. I should have saved the can or something. Does this fit in a little C grip? Let me hold off on that. Let me figure out C grips. I'm going through all the hands now. C grips. These like big gnarled hands that like my figure kind of comes with. Really cool. I always love the Super7s. And Matt and I talked about this on the podcast. The wrist tape, it's like, you know, 3D. It's not just like a paint application. That makes a big difference, especially like in person. You see this like all the little wrinkles, and it just looks so much cooler than the way Jazzwares and Mattel does wrist tape. Here's the other head, a stoic head. I think this might be end up being the display head. It's got the bigger beard. Pretty cool. This one might be too. This is like the angry face. That's pretty cool too. And like I said, it's got the bigger beard. Lots of rest of the hands. Oh, of course he's got the big open hand, you know, for them chops, because brother got over in Japan. Gotta have that. We got another C grip and little finger guns here, little pointers. Okay, I gotta try to get this beer ski in his hand. I guess the C grip is the way to go, but you kind of gotta stretch it a little bit. It's not that hard. Got it. That's pretty cool. Beer ski. Hit me, hoot. Man, this is like there's glaring flaws in this figure, but like could have been incredible, man, because it has the size, the girth. I think the outfit's very toyetic and cool. Like, I wish this vest was just sealed somehow, or even a button. And that's one thing gone. That one head's almost unusable, I think. The main head, the packaging head. Let's go for that. Where's the screen? Nope, that's not it. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the way. Let's get a little finger gun action. This is gonna be the way I display it, I think. Little finger gun, crushing a little beer. Man, what potential in this thing. That's just not. So close, Super7, so close. The boots, oh, I will say again, gotta be the best part. They're really cool. It's just, I've never seen tats applicated like this. And like I said, this top is just so inaccurate. And even the head, obviously I would have loved the rubber band head, but I think these other heads are just fine because they have the bigger beard. You know, and if you want a comparison of what I'm talking about, here's the main head. He actually kind of looks like Karl because the beard's so small. See, because that's supposed to be wound, so that's why it's so tiny. All right, Hoot, one down. Let's get to the super famous, legendary Karl Machine Gun Anderson. Here's his deal. Protective packaging. Again, the plastic. He's got a different camo. If you want to see a comparison. 2 different camos. Packaging is always just unbelievable. Super7 does such a good job. Oh, and a different logo. Huh. Wasn't expecting that. Let's see. Pretty cool. Let's see. Chad, too bad. Machine gun. Is it dangerous as it sounds? After forming one of the most successful wrestling stables ever, winning multiple tag team titles in Japan, Karl Anderson made his way back to the United States alongside his tag team partner, Gallows. Since then, they've added more gold to their collection, including the Impact Wrestling Tag Team Champions of the World, beer skis for the champ skis. And we'll get into Chad, Karl, his wardrobe since leaving the WWE. This figure looks great. Wow, that head looks exactly like Drew with the no beard. Oh my god. Okay, the heads are all different, just very, very subtle in the expressions. So he's got like the mean scowl on him. That's like a neutral. There's obviously the scream. And there's like a sad pouty face almost. Oh no, that's kind of like a smirk. Yeah, smirk, neutral, mean on him, and then the scream. Not bad. At first, Matt and I did see leaked photos of this, and we thought that the head on him and the head, this head were the same, but they're not. In person, you can tell they're different. Cool. I think the likeness looks great. He's not. Let's get eyes on these tattoos because Karl isn't completely sleeved like Drew is. So like it wouldn't have to be that wraparound that I'm complaining about. He is crazy more twist tied in there than Drew. Wow. God. Get out of here. Okay. All right. Dude, this is a great little figure. I like it. So to me, I think the tats are just fine. They serve the purpose. I'm not like an expert in Karl's tats, but I hang out with them enough that I think that does the part. Trunks are badass, knee pads are cool. I don't know why. So they have these like Japanese style knee pads on him that the New Japan Super7s have, but they have the regular. I'm looking at me and Broski's. We had regular style ones, but maybe Chad wears these. I don't know. Could be wrong about that. Nice deco in the back there. Looks very cool. All the articulation. This figure is great. Really great. I like it a lot. Let's see what he comes with here. We got open hands, C-grips, chop hands, pointers, and closed fists. So, a lot of hands to choose from. Put them all here. Okay. The beer ski. The elusive talking shop beer ski. Same thing. So tiny. Very cool accessory though. And here's all the heads. I actually kind of like the scowl. I think I'm going to leave the scowl. But just so everyone sees, here's the scream. Here's the stoic or neutral, whatever you want to call it. Well, actually, yeah. And then this one has like a very slight smirk. We can kind of see it. That might be the one I want to use, actually. Let's give it a look. Yeah, little smart ass smirk from Chad Too Bad. Probably way too ripped. This is Abs Anderson. He's not really looking like that these days. Okay, so let's get into Chad Allegra's gear since departing WWE. First off, he started to wear, and this is proof, these like camo shorts. And I would just like bust his balls. Like, he looked like a dad taking his kid on a Boy Scout trip or something. I don't know, just not what I was used to from him. Then he switched to trunks, and that's when this Super 7 was designed. But then he very quickly changed back to long tights, which he wore for the majority of his WWE career. And he always has very nice gear, like good-looking tights. So I was telling him, like, you guys got to tell Super 7, like, switch. And then I think they actually did ask to switch, because, you know, Chad only had worn these. I mean, he wore short tights his basically his whole Japanese career, but not WWE. So I think that what the overall consensus was the Super 7 wasn't comfortable with that. The pre-order was this, and then they would have released the long tight, which I understand, but I think it would have been an update that fans would have appreciated because he doesn't want these trunks. Maybe he'll switch back to trunks now that this thing is out. This is a great figure. Excellent. I actually like it a lot. So, guys, talking shop. Big hoot, famous hoot. Pretty cool. I mean, major flaws in this Gallows, but I think it's salvageable, like, especially on display. But other than that, I don't know what to say. I'm glad my buddy's got these cool, unique figures. I hope wrestling fans dig them. Get them, come meet the Good Brothers and get them signed. I'm sure you could do that all over the country if you like. But pretty cool. Definitely going on display in my room. So there you have it. Super 7, Good Brothers.